Oh my god, guys, why is this collection so big? Someone needs to put me in book jail because I need to stop buying books that I've not even got the time to start reading yet. Okay, so you could actually go back a bit. I don't know how to start this video. Hi guys, and welcome back to the Chan. If you're new here, I'm Libby Girl and I make weekly content about life in Manchester, bookish stuff and all the cozy stuff in between. Welcome back to my little cozy corner. In this week's video, I just kind of wanted to do something different, okay? Because I am getting overrun with books at the moment. I'm all new to this book talk, bookish world. I feel like I've got a bit excited recently about buying books because no wonder my TBR list has expanded or quadrupled in the past 2 months. So is anyone else's like this? Mine just keeps expanding, maybe because I'm a shopaholic, who knows? My house is starting to become a bit overrun with books. Do I need to start getting rid of some of them? Or do I just keep buying more on my Kindle? So let's just kick this video off with what I've been reading recently. So I have currently just finished the second book in the Crescent City series, and oh my god, these books are so long. I am a massive fan of Sarah J Maasee and the universe she's creating. I've currently completed all of ACOTAR. I got 4 books into Throne of Glass until I had to put it down because I was I can't keep going. That series is a marathon and I'm more of a sprinter, so I've got to pace myself with it. When it comes to the Crescent City series as well, that's 5 books in one. And I find with Crescent City as well, a lot happens. So I feel after I finish one of them, I have to take a month's break and read a ton of little romances and fantasy books. So I think I may have overstocked up for this nice little brief interlude that I'm having between I get into the final book, which is House of Flame and Shadow. And once I've finished that whole series, I will do a video as well, just doing my overview of what I thought about the series. So make sure to subscribe and put post notifications on so you don't miss that video. Anyway, so let's just go into it. So if you watched my video from last week, you would have seen that I went to a book fair, and while we were there, although I didn't buy anything actually at the book fair, I ended up going to Waterstones afterwards. Just want to go through first of all a few books I picked up while I was in Waterstones. The first book that I got was The Ruthless Lady's Guide to Wizardry. I'm one of those people, guys, usually I don't judge a book by its cover, but with this book, I just found it was so gorgeous. The front cover of it is just divine. So what the blurb says on the back is, Deliria Wells, petty con artist, occasional thief and partly educated fire witch, is behind on her rent. Girl, I already relate to this character. To make ends meet, Deli talks her way into a guard job in the city of Lescourt. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Joining a team of unconventional women to protect an aristocrat from unseen assassins. I'm already sad about this. So what I really love is it's got a strong female character lead. She's going to be morally grey, which I can't wait for. And also we're going to have a great mystery. I've heard there's a little bit of a romance in this as well, but it is a YA, so I don't expect it to be heavily romance. I'm so excited for this. I think it's just going to be a change of pace, what I've been reading recently. Next on the YA-ish front line, I don't know why I've picked up loads of YAs. I should check before I actually buy them. But I've got Inferno's Heir. Again, just a gorgeous front cover. I really ditched these 2 books by their covers. This one was gorgeous, and it also has a quote by my favourite author, Rebecca Yarros, saying mesmerising. And that's all I needed. That's the only review I needed for me to be sat ready to read this. So again, it's a YA, and I'm only going to read the tagline at the top, which is blackmail, murder, betrayal. There is nothing Tia won't do to stay alive. Why is this giving Elaine/Selena vibes from Throne of Glass? She's a hero with an enemy's mindset. When I was reading the blurb of it, it kind of gave me Game of Thrones vibes, and I've just finished watching Night of the Seven Kingdoms. So I think this is going to be my fixture for just trying to get over that series, because why was it so short? I needed more of it. I can't wait for this. So yeah, those are the 2 that are going to keep me occupied. Still on the fantasy road, but not as heavily as romance. Guys, we're now going to get into my book talk recommendations that I've finally seconded to. I have been trying to not read so many book talk books recently and just go on my own little road and just read whatever I want. But I've been seeing so many people say this is a great book and I should really read the series. And when I saw the cover, guys, you just already know the theme of this. When I saw this cover, I've seen this book multiple times now. My boyfriend's even picked it up and been Libby, this is so your shit. And I was yeah, it is so my shit. But I've been very hesitant about it because I know there's a series beforehand that kind of ties in with this. So I was oh my god, if it's gonna be Throne of Glass and it's a 20 billion book series, then I just don't know if I have time to commit to that because I'm already committing to all the Sarah J Maas universe and also Fourth Wing. But when I saw this cover, I was like, okay, she's cute. And also, she's not too big as well, and the whole series is quite small. I am finally going to get into Once Upon a Broken Heart. I feel like it needs no introduction to like the big book talkers out there, but I'll just read the blurb anyway. But as long as she can remember, Eveline, oh, what a great name as well. Eveline Fox has believed in happily ever after until she learns that the love of her life is about to marry another and her dreams are shattered. I'm ready for this. Desperate to stop the wedding and heal her wounded heart, Eveline strikes a deal with the charismatic but wicked Prince of Hearts. In exchange for his help, he asks for 3 kisses to be given at the time and place of his choosing. But after Eveline's first promised kiss, she learns that bargaining with an immortal is a dangerous game and that the Prince of Hearts wants far more from her than she pledged. He has plans for Eveline. Plans that will either end in the greatest happily ever after or the most exquisite tragedy. Okay, so like I already can tell like the love interest in this is obviously going to be the Heart Prince and he is going to be our baddie. So this is my romance fiction and fantasy fiction. Shout out to my friend Stacey who has given me my first ever hockey romance book. I know, it's taken me a long time to get into like hockey romances because I was just like, why would I want to read it? But I am so excited to read Behind the Net. The cover is gorgeous, lusty. I'm so excited for it. He's the hot, grumpy goalie I had a crush on in high school. And now I'm his live-in assistant. So basically it's forced proximity, childhood crush, grumpy sunshine, coded. I can't wait for this. This is just going to be everything that I'm going to eat up. I love like a good romance where it's like enemies to lovers, grumpy times sunshine, romances, forced proximities. Yeah. And finally guys, so guys, I went to the works this week and every time I go into the works, it is a struggle. It's a struggle not to buy more books because the works just seem to have the most gorgeous collection of sprayed edges and everything's always on discount as well. So I love a bargain. So when I went in this week, guys, the restraint I had, okay, they had shelves upon shelves of sprayed edges with what? My favorite type of genre in the world, cowboy smut. Guys, I had to reel myself back in because I could have gone out there with like no money in my already broke bank. You would be proud. I only walked away with 1 box set. Guys, we are currently going to begin the Gold Rush Ranch series. Elsie Silver can write pure smut because this is her 2nd series for cowboys. I know she wrote, it's like Heartless and Fearless and stuff like that. Let me just get the list up quickly. So she's wrote The Chestnut Springs, Gold Rush Ranch and Rose Hill. So I have just finished the Bluebell Ranch series. I read it completely wrong. I read it like from the first, no, I read the 4th book first, 3rd book, then I read the 1st book, and then I finished on the 2nd book. A very strange way to do it, but I'm really excited to get into another cowboy series and just like look at how beautiful those books are going to look on my bookshelf. My boyfriend is probably screaming right now about how much little space we have left on that bookshelf and that I should not be buying even more books. Gold Rush Ranch, da, 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 da. Gold Rush Ranch. So the Gold Rush Ranch series by Elsie Silver is a 4-book contemporary western romance series focused on high stakes horse racing and interconnected love stories set in the town of Ruby Creek. Guys, I just know we're gonna have so many tropes in this and it's gonna be hot, sexy, gorgeous, and yeah, I'm gonna be eating all of this shit up. If you've got any more book suggestions for me that you want me to check out and add to my TBR list, then just let me know. And also, if you want to keep up to date with everything that I'm reading at the moment, make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, and also you can catch me on other social media such as my TikTok. This was a lovely time spending together, guys, and I'll see you next week on the Chan Chan. Bye! Da, 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 da. Okay. Da, 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 da. The way you move. That's really good from now.